let's let Roman Reigns sum up Game 6 and this series so far.
Cinema.
You can say that again.
Cinema.
Wow. I've slept on this. I'm having my coffee. I still can't believe it. The Edmonton Oilers, not down 1-0 in the series. Well, they were 2-0, 3-0 in the series. Come back 3-1. Go to Florida, win 3-2. Their 3-1 win, they demolished them. They go back to Florida, win 3-2. They come back to Edmonton. The crowd is going nuts. And they win, and it's 3-3. And they did Game 6 without Connor McDavid having to do Connor McDavid things. Right? Like Game 4, 4 points. What was it, a goal and 3 assists? And then Game 5, 2 goals, 2 assists, another 4 points. He's run away with the Conn Smythe. And then tonight was just a collective of players. And I am a Leafs fan, and I'm looking at Connor Brown going, I'm so proud of you. And I'm looking at Zach Hyman, and I'm like, $5.5 million. We're talking about paying Bertuzzi $5.5 million, and look what you're doing. You just tied Austin Matthews with goals in a season, regular season and playoffs combined. Wow, Austin Matthews had a great regular season, but holy crap, you can't get there. $5.5 million for Zach Hyman? What the hell? He is phenomenal. He now has the most goals scored in the playoffs. In what was it like? He has more goals. Crosby and Ovechkin had 15. He scored his 16th last night, and it was very important and huge. Oilers, they score first last night, and it's a 3-on-2. It's a Leon Draisaitl, beautiful sauce, and Warren Foegele, who gets tripped up with Ekblad. Both go down, but Foegele gets up first, and he scores there. Holloway's there as well, and good luck, Bob, to that one. What a play, what a goal, and it's 1-0. Draisaitl is here. And then the second goal is in the second period, and it's right away. And it is, who scored it? Well, Henrique. And it's Janmark and Henrique. Another like 2-on-1. Janmark, a little sauce to Henrique. Henrique bobbles it a little bit, throws it over Bobrovsky's blocker, and it's posting in, and that makes it 2-0. And I'm going wild. My son, who he slept till like 7:30 p.m. last night for his nap, so he was up with me. Am I a bad dad? I don't know, but we're watching. I'm cheering, and he's just giggling there, looking at me like, haha, you're having fun. I'm like, yay, buddy. God, if only it was the Leafs. So I made it 2-0, and then I literally turned to him. He's 3. He doesn't understand what I'm saying. He's nonverbal, and I was just like, Ren, they might, they need to make sure Florida doesn't score right away. And he just gives me a little smile and stuff. And then, and then Florida scores right away. And I was like, oops. And I think he understood that because he giggled. And he kind of went, and that's how I felt. I was like, oh, of course they did. But then Knobloch challenged for offside. And that was the closest offside call you could imagine, but the right one. Paul Maurice is pissed off. I know people online are pissed off. Like, if you can't see real time. Well, no, they've got, like, video review for a reason, right? You use it properly. It was offside, just, like, barely, but it was. And that's a big thing for the Oilers, because in that period, they were getting hemmed in their own zone. And then it is, a shot goes on, comes back, and Nugent Hopkins blocks a shot, and Zach Hyman is shot out of a cannon, and he's going, and there's pressure, and he goes forehand, backhand, and he gets it just through Bobrovsky's, like, glove, arm, body, I don't know, it went in. He was pumped, I was pumped, freaking out again, my son giggling, because he knows I'm excited. I think he said, good boy. He knows when, I'm doing something good, he'll say good boy. And that made it 3-0, and I was like, good boy, Zach Hyman. It was so good. And then we go into, the game players on and everything like that, and we're like, okay, Oilers, they got this. And then Alexander Barkov, just decides, I'm just going to go score a goal. And he dangles and dangles and dangles and then just pots it in like he's in like practice, like he's playing like rec Sunday morning hockey with a bunch of guys that are hungover. And he goes, I guess I'll just score today. And no one wants to check him or anything. And he scores and it's 3-1. And I was like, uh-oh, it's happening. It's happening. And, you know, Florida starts to press, but they can't really score. And then they get a power play, and they can't really score. And Edmonton gets a couple power plays, but they can't score either. And they keep pressing. They pulled a goalie with, like, over 3 minutes to go. And it's Ekholm, which is still one of the best trades ever. I wish Toronto had an Ekholm. Just strong along the boards. I think it might have been Henrique who chipped it out, and it's Warren Fogle who's just skating on. He backhands it in, and it's 4-1, and everyone's going nuts. They pan to like the Oilers outside going crazy, and I'm sure all Oilers fans were. I, as a Leaf fan, was happy as could be because obviously I'm going for Edmonton, right, Wayner? And then Darnell Nurse, because why not? Darnell Nurse scores, and it's 5-1, and the Oilers are off. They're going back to Florida for Game 7. Give me a Game 7. Give me overtime winner. Let's make it happen because this series deserves it. What an amazing series. The crazy thing is, that was all role players there, right? We didn't even get any magic from McDavid. Maybe he realized I can save this for Game 7. And then looking at like Florida, Barkov, I thought he had a good game. But Stuart Skinner shut the door. He made the saves he needed to make, and the Oilers are still undefeated after losing 3 straight. And Stuart Skinner has just become a new man. Maybe he is a good goalie. You might take these Oilers after losing 3 straight, after losing his job to Pickard this playoffs at one point. You take them from 3-0 down in the Stanley Cup final and hoist the Stanley Cup on Monday night. Oh my gosh. Wow, it's the morning. I've got my coffee. I've just started drinking it, so I'm not wired yet. But I still haven't come down from last night. And it's not even my team. It's not even the Leafs. I love hockey. I love playoff hockey, and this Stanley Cup has been spectacular. Wow. Bring on Game 7. Bring on Game 7. Oh, let's go Oilers. Screw it. Let's go Oilers. Time to set another record. All right. Take care, everyone. See you after Game 7.